Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 27th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio, the winds of change are stirring around you, and with them comes a radiant clarity you haven't felt in quite some time. The universe is orchestrating a brilliant shift in your favor, one where the lessons you've absorbed, both uplifting and excruciating, are finally crystallizing into gold. You've walked through fires that tried to dim your light, but you didn't burn. You learned. You learned what you don't want, and more importantly, what your soul is ready to embrace. Now, the doors to abundance swing open, not because you begged for them, but because you've become the person worthy of what lies beyond them. The cosmos is whispering a profound reminder: what you vibrate, you attract. Your energy is the signature that precedes your arrival, the silent invitation to the experiences you desire. If you've been dreaming of a breakthrough at work, a soulmate connection, or a surge of wealth, trust that it's already circling you. But it only lands when heart and mind beat in unison. Half-hearted belief won't cut it. It's time to move beyond hoping and into knowing. Celebrate your victory before it arrives. Feel it. Taste it. Let it live in your bones before it manifests in your hands. Imagine the universe throwing a party in your honor, decorating the skies with the sun and the star, promising you joy and renewal. All it asks is that you show up fully, completely, with unwavering faith. Don't just wish for what you want, embody it. Live as though the promotion, the success, the love is already yours. And when doubt tries to slink back in, choose trust. When fear tries to fog your clarity, choose presence. This is the quiet mastery of manifesting, wanting with certainty, releasing with grace. You're not just manifesting, you're magnetizing. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, aligning with the legacy-rich 10 of Pentacles. This isn't just about fleeting success. This is about long-term wealth rooted in passion, inspiration, and soul-driven action. You're about to uncover a brilliant idea, a golden opportunity that feels divinely timed. It could be a product, a course, a conversation that flips the switch. Trust those nudges. They're not coincidences. They're coordinates to your next level. And you won't walk this path alone. The Two of Cups and King of Wands bring companions to your journey, mentors, partners, soul allies who reflect your fire and sharpen your vision. Open yourself to collaboration. Give generously. Your time, your kindness, your sincerity, and you'll see it boomerang back in unexpected, delightful ways. Life right now is responding to the energy you emit. Let that energy be joy. Let it be gratitude. Let it be fierce and fluid at once. But let's talk about the weight you've carried. The limiting beliefs, the scarcity scripts, the inner voice that whispers, "Not yet," "Not for me," or "Not enough." Those shadows, like the 7 of Swords and 7 of Wands, aren't here to haunt you. They're here to be seen, named, and released. Maybe you've grown up believing money was only for others, or love came with conditions. But those stories aren't your destiny. They're just outdated pages you're no longer obligated to reread. You can write new ones. You already are. This next chapter is built on your resilience. It's your butterfly moment, emerging from the cocoon of past cycles, no longer bound by what was. It's not about striving harder, but aligning deeper. Choosing silence over self-criticism. Choosing intentional thoughts like you choose what show to watch. Your mind is not a prison, it's a paintbrush. So use it wisely. Dream boldly. Speak kindly to yourself most of all. You are worthy, not because you proved something to the world, but because your soul arrived here already enough. That's what Skunk Spirit reminds you of. Self-worth isn't earned, it's remembered. Confidence doesn't come from chasing, it comes from aligning. You are already in motion, already becoming the cause of your own radiant effect. Let that truth settle in. So, let the Knight of Cups guide your emotional truth and the Queen of Swords sharpen your mental clarity. No more waiting. No more shrinking. You are in harmony now, head and heart dancing in rhythm, and the results will astonish you. Opportunities, connections, prosperity. They'll show up not when you push, but when you align and allow. Scorpio, it's your time to declare it. Breathe this affirmation into existence. I am gentle with myself in transitions. Etch it into your being like a spell because it holds the key to your ease. Speak it into the ethers. Write it in your journal. Let it echo in your mind when silence arrives. This is the energy that calls in your highest path, not urgency, but readiness. Not desperation, but devotion. And remember what your spirit team keeps affirming. You already have what it takes. Your heart may have been bruised, but it was never broken beyond repair. It still knows the way back to joy. It still longs to lead you. Trust it. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Scorpio, today's energy arrives like a quiet but powerful sunrise, subtle at first, then impossible to ignore. You are stepping out of an inner night filled with lessons, trials, and emotional storms, and now the universe gently opens a doorway toward clarity, courage, and personal rebirth. Every card in today's reading pushes you to trust that the reconstruction of your life is already underway, and the results will soon be undeniable. Card 1, the Tower. The Tower appears first, reflecting exactly what your soul already knows. You've endured a major collapse, an emotional earthquake that shook your faith and sense of stability. But for Scorpio, transformation is not destruction, it is initiation. What you believed was an ending was actually the removal of what was holding you back. Today, this card encourages you to accept that what fell was never meant to withstand your future. You are rebuilding from truth, not illusion. Your angels acknowledge the pain you went through, but they also reassure you that the worst is behind you and the reconstruction you're entering now is solid and blessed. Card 2, the Sun. Immediately after the Tower comes the Sun, confirming that light is returning to your life in a tangible, visible way. This card highlights joy, optimism, and long-awaited breakthroughs. For Scorpio, who often walks through life with intense emotional armor, the Sun encourages vulnerability and openness. It tells you that hope is not naive. It is your new strength. Expect clarity in matters that have confused you, and expect warmth in relationships where cold distance has existed. Something you have prayed for is aligning in your favor. Card 3, Three of Swords. The Three of Swords acknowledges the lingering wounds from past betrayals or heartbreaks. Scorpio, few signs feel pain as deeply or transform it as powerfully as you do. Today, this card invites you to finally release old resentment. Not to forget, Scorpio never forgets, but to stop bleeding from a wound that no longer deserves your energy. You may be surprised to notice how quickly emotional heaviness lifts once you allow yourself to stop carrying what isn't yours anymore. Healing accelerates when you give your pain to God, as the message suggests. Card 4, Death. Your own card appears here, Death, the card of transformation. When your card shows up in your reading, it confirms that you are stepping into your authentic soul path. Death today signals an emotional rebirth, and it mirrors the reference message. Someone connected to you is undergoing their own transformation, deeply affected by the consequences of their decisions. Whether this is a past love, current love, or someone silently viewing you from afar, this card suggests they are being spiritually shaken to confront the truth. They cannot move forward without addressing what happened with you. Someone is thinking of you intensely, even obsessively, and preparing for change. Card 5, Justice. Justice appears to restore balance. Every injustice, lie, or painful situation you endured is now being weighed on divine scales. For Scorpio, this card is karmic confirmation. What is meant for you will return purified, and what harmed you will be corrected by a higher hand. Legal matters, contracts, agreements, or official decisions turn in your favor. You may sign something significant soon, a document that stabilizes your future or opens an important opportunity. Spirit emphasizes, What once felt stuck is now being released. Card 6, Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords captures the mental prison someone around you has been living in and a bit of the fear you've been holding too. Whether this is a romantic interest or another significant figure in your life, this person has been trapped in their own indecision, guilt, or fear. But justice beside this card signals liberation. They are preparing to step out of their confinement. Meanwhile, you are encouraged to stop overthinking and allow the universe to do its part. You don't need to control anything. Freedom is coming. Card 7, Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups brings a new emotional beginning. Love, whether new or renewed, flows toward you with sincerity and depth. Someone has deep feelings they haven't expressed, and though they've been cold or distant, this card shows their heart overflowing behind the scenes. Scorpio, your intuitive nature will sense this shift before it occurs physically. Expect a message, a gesture, or a signal. Love is not just returning, it is transforming into something pure and more stable. Card 8, Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles highlights your work, discipline, and devotion to your long-term goals. You're improving your skills, strengthening your financial stability, and preparing for a major turning point in your career. This card signals an upcoming opportunity, possibly connected to a mentor, a new role, or a project that elevates your status. You are crafting a future where you are seen as a leader and expert. Continue with consistency. Your efforts will pay off sooner than you expect. Today's reading shows Scorpio's powerful journey from collapse to triumph. The Tower and Three of Swords acknowledge the pain and upheaval you endured, while the Sun, Justice, and the Ace of Cups assure emotional warmth, karmic correction, and the return or arrival of genuine love. Death confirms deep transformation. The Eight of Swords highlights someone breaking free to move toward you, and the Eight of Pentacles reveals your rising success and mastery. Scorpio, you are entering a phase where everything that was broken is rebuilt stronger, brighter, and divinely aligned. Trust the process. Your life is shifting in extraordinary ways. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today brings a shift in financial awareness, Scorpio, as if a curtain is being drawn back to reveal the deeper architecture of your prosperity. You may feel a subtle but firm sense that a new chapter is opening, one grounded in clarity rather than uncertainty. This sensation mirrors the Sun card's energy, illuminating areas of income, investments, or opportunities that were previously hidden or chaotic. Trust yourself. Your intuition about money today is unusually sharp and nearly prophetic in nature. The influence of the Eight of Pentacles echoes throughout your financial path, urging you to continue shaping your craft with dedication and precision. This card suggests that every small effort you make now pays off in waves later on, so minor adjustments, like budgeting more efficiently, reorganizing work materials, or committing to a skill upgrade, yield meaningful benefits. You are entering a period where consistency becomes your greatest financial ally and the universe fully supports your discipline. Financial relief may arrive in an unexpected form. In the reference reading, a just-in-time sum of money appeared, and today's energy reinforces this theme. Whether it's a delayed payment, a refunded amount, or support you didn't anticipate, something aligns perfectly with a need or goal you've been trying to meet. Stay attentive to messages, emails, or small signs from the universe. They may carry more meaning than usual today. Luck is infused with movement, symbolized by travel-related cards. Even if you're not physically traveling, new information or opportunities from afar may reach you. The Wheel of Fortune's invisible influence turns in your favor, enhancing your chances in endeavors involving risk, expansion, or long-term planning. While this doesn't guarantee winnings from games of chance, it does imply favorable timing around strategic decisions. You may notice that financial anxiety begins to ease. This is the lingering shadow of the Three of Swords finally releasing its grip, allowing you to rebuild your sense of safety. As fear dissolves, your capacity to manifest abundance strengthens dramatically. Scorpio energy becomes magnetic when grounded, and today your thoughts carry the power to shape outcomes more rapidly than usual. Finally, justice plays a major role in your financial sector today. Any situation involving fairness, refunds, contracts, loans, settlements, or agreements tilts in your favor. If you've been waiting for someone to uphold their end of a financial deal or for an institution to respond, expect progress. The cosmic balance is being restored, and you stand on the receiving side of fairness. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 27th are 21, 43, 11, 60, 26, 94. Daily love. In matters of the heart, Scorpio, today's energy is deeply transformative, echoing the intensity of the Death card. Someone in your emotional orbit is undergoing a major internal metamorphosis triggered by past actions, guilt, or the absence of your presence. This transformation opens a path for renewal, healing, or even reunion, depending on the connection's history. You are on someone's mind with an intensity you can feel without a single word exchanged. The Ace of Cups brings sweet, overflowing emotional potential to your love life. New love may emerge quietly, perhaps through someone already observing you from a distance. If you're connected to someone who appears detached or unemotional, their feelings run far deeper than they reveal. Their heart is warming, their guard is lowering, and their desire to share something meaningful with you is increasing with each passing day. The Sun card amplifies romance today, offering warmth, clarity, and joy. It clears misunderstandings, illuminates hidden truths, and invites more openness between you and others. You may receive a message, an invitation, or a gesture that confirms someone's interest. Even if subtle, these signs are the groundwork of a new dynamic built on honesty and genuine connection. A recurring theme from the previous reading resurfaces: obsession or irresistible magnetism. The emotional cord between you and someone else is powerful, and today the Eight of Swords reveals that their silence or distance stems from internal struggle rather than lack of feeling. This is someone who battles their mind far more than you battle your heart. Their desire to approach you grows stronger as justice restores balance. If you're single, today's energy encourages you to release old heartbreaks, symbolized by the Three of Swords. You are stepping into a new phase of emotional availability, one where you're no longer carrying the sorrows of yesterday. Allow yourself to believe that love can be healthy, reciprocal, and spiritually aligned. Doors are opening, not just externally, but within you. For those in a relationship, today supports renewal and reconciliation. You may recognize old patterns falling away and new, healthier structures forming naturally. With the influence of the Sun and the Ace of Cups, mutual understanding becomes easier, and shared affection resurfaces with sincerity. At work, your professional life experiences a surge of momentum today, Scorpio, energized by themes of movement and reconstruction seen in the original Tower interpretation. The upheavals or frustrations you endured in the past months created fertile ground for transformation. Now your work trajectory is shifting toward recognition and stability, guided by your determination and focus. The Eight of Pentacles reinforces your craftsmanship. You are becoming a specialist in your field, someone others look to for answers, precision, and leadership. If you've been refining or developing a skill, this is a day where your progress becomes noticeable to yourself and possibly to others. You may receive praise or acknowledgement that validates your commitment. Justice plays a role in your workplace as well. Any issues of unfairness, overlooked promotions, imbalanced workloads, or miscommunications begin to correct themselves. You may find that decisions finally turn in your favor. Contracts, job offers, or new responsibilities emerge with clarity and fairness behind them. A major shift appears, symbolized by the 180-degree turn energy of the previous reading. You may feel restless or eager to explore new horizons within your career. This could involve learning something new, accepting a new position, exploring a side project, or even considering relocation. Movement is key today. Stagnation ends. Direction becomes clearer. The Sun card adds confidence to your work environment. You carry a radiant energy that makes you persuasive and compelling. People may consult you more, take your ideas seriously, or rely on your insights. If you're presenting or pitching something, today favors success. Finally, death signals a career rebirth. A chapter ends, perhaps a routine, a role, or a mindset, and a new one begins with promise and empowerment. You are aligning with what you are truly meant to do, not simply what you've been doing to get by. Health. Your health sector reflects steady improvement today, Scorpio, with emotional healing at the forefront. The Three of Swords suggests that old emotional pain may have contributed to stress, fatigue, or sleep disruption in the past. Today, however, you experience noticeable shifts as mental and emotional burdens begin to lighten, improving your physical well-being. The Sun card provides vitality, warmth, and renewed life force. You may feel more energized, motivated, or optimistic than usual. This card often correlates with improvements in immunity and overall resilience. Sunshine, literal or symbolic, has therapeutic power for you today. The Tower's influence appears in the form of sudden realizations about how certain habits affect your physical state. You may feel inspired to break an unhealthy pattern or begin a healthier routine. A shift in mindset triggers a shift in behavior, bringing long-term benefits. The Ace of Cups promotes emotional balance, which directly impacts physical wellness. Today is a good day for hydration, rest, and nurturing activities that soothe the heart. Emotional release, through journaling, conversation, or creativity, brings a sense of cleansing. Death's transformative energy encourages you to adopt new habits or let go of something draining your vitality. This may be a thought pattern, environmental influence, or physical habit. Renewal supports your healing journey. Lastly, the Eight of Pentacles encourages routine and consistency in health-related goals. Small, steady steps create major improvements. Celebrate every win. Family and friends. Family dynamics today reflect deep emotional shifts. As the sun shines clarity into all relationships, misunderstandings begin to dissolve. You may find it easier to express your feelings or to understand someone else's perspective. Conversations flow more naturally, and emotional warmth returns to your home environment. The Tower may still hover over one family situation, indicating that past conflicts or sudden changes have left lingering tension. However, this card also reminds you that these disruptions cleared the way for healthier patterns. Today offers a chance to rebuild trust and openness. The Ace of Cups brings gentleness and affection into family interactions. You may feel closer to certain relatives, or someone may show their appreciation in unexpected ways. This is a day of emotional bonding, healing, and shared tenderness. Justice influences family matters by restoring fairness and balance. If a dispute, decision, or obligation has been weighing on the household, progress becomes possible today. Agreements, compromises, or resolutions come more easily. The Eight of Swords suggests that someone in your family may have felt restricted, overwhelmed, or emotionally stuck. Today marks the beginning of their release. They may open up to you or show signs of stepping out of their emotional confinement. Finally, the Eight of Pentacles encourages steady effort in nurturing family relationships. Small gestures, sincere conversations, and practical support strengthen bonds significantly. Compatibility. Today, Scorpio finds strong compatibility with Cancer, whose emotional intelligence and sincerity resonate deeply with your transformative energy. Cancer provides the nurturing presence you crave, while also helping you feel safe enough to open up. Virgo also aligns well with you today. Their grounded, practical nature stabilizes your intensity and complements your desire for meaningful progress. Virgo's attention to detail pairs beautifully with your emotional depth. Pisces brings spiritual and intuitive harmony. There is a natural flow of empathy and understanding between you, making communication effortless. This connection feels almost telepathic today. Leo offers fiery support and passionate alignment. With the sun influencing your reading, Leo's warmth enhances your confidence and encourages bold emotional expression. Capricorn matches your determination and ambition. Together, You form a powerful team capable of long-term success. Capricorn's reliability strengthens your inner sense of security. Lastly, Taurus provides steady affection and emotional grounding. This compatibility feels comforting, stable, and deeply loyal, making it one of your strongest connections today. Your lucky color today: deep gold, reflecting the warmth and renewal of the Sun card, enhances your confidence, attracts abundance, and supports emotional clarity today. The phrase of the day: what rises from the ashes is never the same. It's stronger, wiser, and aligned with its true purpose. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.